What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. As you can see, I've got a box here like I always do, but this time I'm not going to be adding what's in this box to my collection in the back. I'm going to be shipping this box out to someone else. I'm going to be shipping this box to a friend of mine named Jeffery Petrone, good friend of the channel. He's been on here before. He came and visited me last year for the Criterion November sale at Barnes & Noble, and we were able to shop for some Criterions together. Great guy, very knowledgeable about film, and he's a big collector. He has a lot of stuff in his collection, and I have a lot of stuff in my collection that we don't need anymore. We need to get rid of, we need to part ways with. So we're gonna be doing some trading in this video, some physical media trading. I did a video like this before, several months ago now, with another physical media guy here on YouTube, and we're gonna do another one today. I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I'm gonna be sending off before I go ahead and pack it up and send it away, because there's some cool boutique stuff in here, and stuff I've talked about on the channel before. Some of you might actually be surprised about some of the stuff I'm giving away, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you think you want something in your collection and then you just decide you don't need it. I want to keep the collection more curated going forward. I want to be a little bit more picky, a little bit more specific, as we are slowly starting to run out of space. So I thought these would fit better in Jeffrey's collection, and he has some really cool stuff that I'm excited about. So we'll go through this and then we'll jump into the future and look at the package that he sent me. So both of us have 3 titles that we're gonna be trading, 2 individuals and 1 box set. I'll go ahead and start with the box set. This is the John Ford at Columbia box set from Indicator. If you don't know about Indicator, they're a UK company. They put out, I think, the best box sets in the whole boutique game. Love their box sets. I have no problem with this box set, except that I have 2 of them. Grace, my wonderful wife, who is so supportive of my hobby, and the only reason that this channel keeps going is because she is so supportive of the hobby, and she gets me great gifts. And this is the only time it's ever happened, so I'm not throwing her under the bus at all. But last year for Christmas, she got me the John Ford box set, and I had already picked it up earlier in the year, so I'd only had it for a little bit, so it wasn't her fault at all. But I got 2. So I've been trying to find someone to give this to, a better home for this one. And I almost gave it to somebody else last year when I went out to LA. Another friend of mine was a big fan of this, and I couldn't coordinate it, I couldn't figure it out, I couldn't fit it in my luggage, really was the main reason. So I'm glad I found another friend of mine that's gonna enjoy this. He's a big John Ford fan. The 4 films included in this set are The Last Hurrah, Spencer Tracy, Gideon's Day, Tyrone Power and Maureen O'Hara in The Long Gray Line, and of course, The Whole Town's Talking, starring Edward Robinson. 4 great limited edition releases, and Indicator, with their limited editions, always includes a little booklet in there. So hope you enjoy that box set, Jeffrey. He seemed really excited about it when we were talking about this over Instagram. So there we go, the John Ford set. And then for the other 2, we've got 2 cinematograph titles, and this kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. I was so gung-ho about the cinematograph line. It's a Vinegar Syndrome line, if you're not familiar with it. It's a whole new, almost its own label basically, but it's technically Vinegar Syndrome. They have this whole line of these really nice book releases, these digibooks with full essays in there, and a lot of them are 4K. They look really nice. I just can't keep up. I mean, they've been cranking them out. They're up to like number 17, 18 already, and it's only been a year. I don't even think it's been a full year. I can't keep up with them, so I dropped off early. I think I got like the first 4, and then I dropped off. They're putting out movies that I'm not super excited about, not really in my wheelhouse, a little bit later than I usually go when I collect things. So I decided it's better for me just to drop off. I don't want to keep buying these. They're very expensive. They're like 40 bucks a piece. I don't need to just keep buying things that I'm not going to have time to watch. So going south is Spine number 3. I wasn't a big fan of this movie, but I think Jeffrey will probably appreciate it more than me. Jeffrey has a complete line of cinematograph. He has every single one except for the first 3, and we're gonna give him Spine number 3 and Spine number 2 today. So we're basically gonna complete Jeffrey's cinematograph collection. So I thought it would fit much better in his collection. I'm excited to see his completed collection, and I'm gonna send these off to Jeffrey. So I've got the original card, Jeffrey. The J card is here. This is Spine number 979 out of 6,000. And this is going south, a 4K and Blu-ray combo pack, Ultra HD with the full digibook. I kept it in great shape for you, Jeffrey. So I'm excited to see that in your collection. I hope you are excited to receive it, and I hope you enjoyed that film. And then here we go. This is spine number 2. This is a big one because this one went out of print immediately. Like this one, as far as I know, is the only one that went out of print, and it is Red Rock West. I had to pay secondhand eBay prices to get this. That's how excited I was about this line. I was like, man, I gotta go back and get this one even though it's out of print, just so I can keep up. And then things change. Collections change. You gotta roll with the punches. Here we go, Red Rock West. Look at that. Great movie, by the way. Fantastic neo-noir from the 90s. It stars Nicolas Cage, stars Dennis Hopper as the villain. It's a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy this movie, but just doesn't fit in my collection as well as it will Jeffrey's. I think it's going to do a much better job in his collection, and the thing I'm trading it for, I'm very excited to receive. And also, there's an umbrella release of this that, you know, maybe if I really want to add this back into the collection someday, I can get that umbrella release down the line. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes back in the collection, but this is Cinematograph line number 2. Again, I kept the original card. This is number 2903 out of 6,000. I'll send that to you too, Jeffrey. And then we've also got Going South. 2 of the original 3 Cinematograph titles, and then we've got the John Ford at Columbia box set from Indicator. So there we go. Those are the 3 titles I'm sending your way, Jeffrey. A great haul, if I do say so myself. This is pretty good stuff. I'm pretty proud of this. Now let's go ahead and jump into the future, and I'll open up my package from Jeffrey and show you guys what I got in return. All right, we are back. It's 2 days later. I've got the package in the mail. I've put the same shirt on for continuity. I'm realizing now that I didn't have to do that, but oh well. This is the package from Jeffery Petrone. So excited to get this opened up. And I was gonna say and see what's in here, but I know what's in here. We've talked about it. We made a trade. I bubble wrapped his movies, stuck them in a box, shipped them to him. He should be getting those soon. But here we go. Let's open it up, see what we got. I'll show it to you guys because you guys don't know what's in here. Oh, wow. Holy, wow. This is maybe the best packaged box I've ever seen. He's got it so nice in here. He's got bubble wrap all around the outside. He's got each item packaged safely in here. Look at this. Way to go, Jeffrey. A++. If you were eBay, I would give you wonderful feedback. Let's see what's in there. Oh, I'm gonna save that one for the end because that one I'm so excited about. Let's open this one first. Let's go through and see what we got. This one's been on my list for a long time. This is just a little small single film release from Vinegar Syndrome. It is called Buster Keaton Rides Again, and it's a documentary about Buster Keaton. Look at that. This is from Canadian International Pictures, which is a sub-label of Vincent. This has been out of print for a long time, the limited edition version. I don't know if the standard is still in print or not, but look at this slipcover. Very nice. There's the front. There's Buster Keaton. This is old Buster Keaton. This is one of the last things he ever appeared on. And here is the case. There's the disc art. There is the booklet right there. Nice, decent sized booklet. And alternate artwork underneath, which matches the back of the slipcover. This is such a fun release. I have all of the Buster Keaton films that Kino Lorber has released. So I have a good chunk of Buster Keaton's films. So it says, in the fall of 1964, just over a year before his death, Buster Keaton traveled to Canada to make The Railrodder, a silent short that would turn out to be one of his final films. Documenting this mobile production in fascinating and unexpected detail, Buster Keaton Rides Again offers a rare glimpse of the comedy legend's temperament, philosophies, hobbies, marriage, his third, and occasionally combative creative process. So this is fascinating. Get to see him while he's making a film, what he's like, at least in his older age. He might be a little more crotchety while he was making this, but there's a ton of special features on there. This is just such a cool release. I haven't seen all of Buster Keaton's films, but I've seen a few and I like them a lot and I love to learn more about the guy. So I'm glad I finally added this to the collection. I think Jeffrey has already seen this and maybe he didn't think it was good enough to hold on to, but I'm excited to have it. And we'll see how much I like that when I get a chance to watch it. Then we're jumping over to Indicator and look at this beautiful, gorgeous set. This is the Columbia Noir number 6. Now they have 6 of these already. I really want to get these. Because Grace is a huge noir fan. I've been getting into the genre too while watching them with her. We're going to do a big Noirvember kick this year again towards the end of the year. So they have like 6 of these. They have volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each one is like a different color, like bright vibrant colors like this. So that's another bonus, is putting them back on, there on the shelf will look really cool. But they all have 6 films and they're pretty decently priced. All of them are out of print, except for this one. I think this one is the only one that's still in print. Maybe volume 5, but this is limited to 6,000 copies. There's the number on the back, 2177. This actually has a ton of movies on it. This is more than 6 because this is the complete Whistler collection, which is a noir character. I've never seen a noir series before. I've only seen one-off films. I've seen a lot of great noirs, and we'll talk about another one in just a minute here, one of my favorites, but I've never seen a series, a character that keeps coming back up. I don't know if he's always played by the same actor or if it's someone different. I didn't do a lot of research on this because, like I said, I want to start collecting these, and I wasn't going to start with 6. I was going to start with 1 and work my way up. But I saw that Jeffrey was trying to get rid of this. He didn't have the space for it, and I grabbed it. I traded them. These are beautiful sets. You got the slip box. You've got all these digipacks inside. 1 for each one. I'll just quickly go through these. This is the booklet. Huge booklet. Such a thick booklet. Lots of stuff to read on all the films. Here's the first film, The 13th Hour. It gets a little digipack with both posters on there. Then we've got Mysterious Intruder. Again, beautiful poster and a great one on the inside as well. Each disc gets its own little digipack. I love the way they're doing these. They've just started doing this. I also like the ones that come with the cases as well, but these are nice. This is the Whistler. It does look like they all star Richard Dix, so maybe he is in all of them. I can't wait to dig into the set. We will definitely try to work at least 1 or 2 of these into the November rotation this year for Noirvember. I love going through box sets like this. I just went through the Pasolini set from Criterion. Indicator, in my opinion, puts out the best box sets. I just picked up 2 other Indicator box sets that were out of print this month, so I've been on a roll with Indicator sets. That one's gonna look great back there in the green section. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. We got a blue, we got a green. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the last thing is over here packaged by itself. This was the big one. This is basically what I traded Red Rock West for, because we both paid the same. Because like I said, I had to pay eBay prices for Red Rock West. He was able to get this while it was still in print, so they were the exact same price. And look at this. Oh man, look at this. It's the Third Man. Look at this. This is the Third Man from Studio Canal, the 4K Vintage Classics. Look at that. Look at the spine. This is amazing. This one, I missed it last year when it came out. I was on the fence. Like I could have bought it, but I talked myself out of it. And then as soon as it went out of print, I was immediately kicking myself. I saw people talking about it. That's amazing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It plays the score when you open it like a Hallmark greeting card. Oh, it's got the pop-up Ferris wheel in the front. That is, oh, this is so cool. Okay, so Third Man, if you haven't seen it, drop everything, watch this. Directed by Carol Reed, stars Orson Welles. It is one of my favorite, maybe my favorite film noir. I had such a great time with this. First time I loved it. Second time I watched it, I liked it even more. I watched it when it came to our local theater for the 4K restoration last year. And actually, I saw it with Jeffrey. Jeffrey and John. Jeffrey came down to visit last November, like I said, and it was perfect timing. We got to see the Third Man 4K restoration in a theater. It was amazing. I had such a great time watching it, and it's so cool that I get this from Jeffrey. So we got this special memory that we saw it together, and now I have his copy of the Third Man. I'm gonna treasure this forever. I'm never gonna get rid of this. This is gonna go back there on the shelf. Another nice blue copy back there. So you've got the pop-up. The music plays, you've got a quote right there from Harry Lime. And then inside, you've got all this stuff. Sorry, it's a great score, but I'm gonna shut it right now so we can look at this stuff. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a hardcover book. Actually, no, this is the digipack with the movie in it. There's the Blu-ray and the 4K, both discs. I don't own this on 4K yet. I liked the steelbook that Lionsgate Limited put out, but I wasn't completely sold on it. So I held off, and I was trying to wait to get a good deal on this, and it's been hard. Like I said, it's out of print. Look at these lobby cards. Oh, these are cool. So in the main character is an author in the story, and these are the books that he wrote. And then of course there's the Third Man poster for the film. This is really cool. I'm sure that Criterion will at some point get the rights back to this, but this is such a cool release. I'm gonna stick with this one. Oh, here's the book. This is the book I thought I was opening a second ago. There it is. Pretty thick book. It's not quite the size of an indicator book, but it's pretty hefty for one movie. There's some artwork in, oh, whoa, what is this? Holy, okay, so this is the collector's edition booklet. This is a fully annotated shooting script. This is oh, this is so cool. Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm totally nerding out for this one. Look at that. It's the shooting script, so it's got the script, but it's got like scribbles everywhere. People taking notes in the margins. Oh, this is so cool. It's like photocopied straight from the script. This is awesome. And then we've got a giant poster. Well, maybe not a giant poster, but about like an Arrow video sized poster. Look at that. Same artwork that's on the front. I might have to find a place for that. This is so cool. Look at that. So all that stuff crammed in here. These Studio Canal releases are amazing. I just got another one. I haven't opened it on camera yet, but I have another Studio Canal that's the same chunky size as this. These are really cool. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Really appreciate it. Can't thank you enough for trading with me. Hope you enjoy your releases as well. I think we both made out pretty well. You finished your cinematograph collection. I've got some sweet noirs to watch. Lots of noirs. And a Buster Keaton documentary. Bunch of cool stuff. Thank you so much, buddy. And thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you in the comments down below. Be sure to let me know what you think of the releases that we traded for. And let me know if you have anything that you would like to trade. I'm always down to talk to you guys on Instagram. Films by Color on Instagram. Just hit me up if you have anything that you want to trade. I know most of us collectors buy more than we can watch. And we usually have stuff that we should probably get rid of because we all are running out of space. But that's all for this video. Thank you for liking and commenting. I'll be back with more videos soon. But until next time, keep collecting.